So this is Mountain Pond Road in the area of Lake Placid. This is a campsite number 5, and so this would be Mountain Pond. We're at an altitude of, I think it was around 450 meters above sea level. So we drove our car all the way over here. So Kaya finally, after an 8-hour trip, has been able to get out and look around. And we found there's a few bugs. It's quite warm and humid. So that's Mountain Pond, the fire pit. And we're parked right beside it, and that's where we get to sleep tonight. It's very lonely out here. There is somebody camping down the far end of the lake that we found when we explored down the road. Kaya's on a tie-out, but eventually she's going to understand where our campsite is limited to, and she'll stay where she's supposed to. So Kaya's very much enjoying dipping her feet in Mountain Pond. But we don't want her to get all wet because she'll wash off her bug spray, her insect repellent and tick repellent. Oh, all the exploring she gets to do. She's very, very happy. She's been exploring now for 15 minutes, and there's a lot to explore here. Kaya, that's far enough. There we go. Oh, yes. Kaya, that's far enough. Good girl. So she hopefully understands the limits now. Beautiful breeze blowing at us from the road. We have the hammock set up underneath some shade trees right beside the lake. Well, we did our lunch. Kaya did hers, we did ours, and we decided to go for an after-dinner walk. But the trouble is the thunder overhead and the black clouds and the cooling breeze was starting to make us question how far we wanted to walk. So we went a little bit one way, and then we came back to the campsite, and now we're just heading out a little bit the other way. And Kaya's really enjoying this. And it's nice to be out in the cool breeze, and it's helping to keep the bugs away. And hopefully Kaya's fur all dries, because she got her legs wet. And the only thing about dinner was that when we went to the store, they didn't have fresh vegetables. We had to get canned beans, which were more cooked than we usually would have them. So Kaya's come to downtown Lake Placid, which is kind of under construction. It's the municipal parking lot. Oh, Kaya's doing her pee.
It's a big one.
A big one.
This is the Lake Placid, mineral lake in Lake Placid. Now we are trying to get Kaya dip her foot in Lake Placid.
We wanted Kaya to dip her foot in Lake Placid, but you can't get near it.
No.
Lake Placid is on Mirror Lake.
So,
Kaya, dip your foot, dip your foot.
yeah.
There. Okay. Oh, now she's all wet. Okay, that's it, Kaya. Your foot's dipped. Your foot's dipped. Come on out.
It's okay.
I think she was hoping for a full swim. So that's a toboggan chute that fires the boats or whatever you're going down in out onto Mirror Lake.
We had a good night's sleep, right?
Oh yeah.
Good
Oh,
morning.
I had a really good night's sleep.
So we had to leave the campsite because it's just too many mosquitoes.
We decided to check in.
We are going to check in at 8:40, I think.
Oh, thank you.
And they're ready, so we're going. This is more like an extra for us.
This is Kaya's first actual stay in a hotel or motel.
It's a lodge.
A lodge.
Kaya, come out. This way, come out. Come out, Kaya. It's right here.
It's like she knows exactly what she's doing.
Yeah. There you go, Kaya. There you go. Hey, hey. 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 We get on the bed already.
I think she's going to have a nap. As soon as she's satisfied that the place is safe.
Oh, you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is the bathroom. Check the bathroom, Kaya.
I don't know how to use it, Mom.
Did you like it, Kaya? Are you gonna lay down? Ooh.
Okay, Kaya, you're allowed to have your nap now, because you know you don't get up until noon, and it's before 9. So you're supposed to get the rest of your night's sleep now. I could not get Kaya to lay on the bed until Mum turned the bed down and positioned a pillow, and now all of a sudden Kaya's able to relax. She's so overtired, she really needs to catch up. She was up at 5 this morning. Oh, look at the eyes drooping. Oh, she's so tired. Oh, Kaya's dropped off. She's very tired. It's mid-afternoon. She was sick this morning, and she's had only one meal today, so I think she's not feeling well. There's no way she gets exhausted driving 8 hours in a car. Hi, Jenny.
Hi.
So we got ourselves settled in this lodge. We're currently using the fire pit and whatever you want to call this to set up our camp stove and make our lunch. We just got back from the grocery store. We tried to go into a restaurant and pub to sit on the patio with Kaya. We took her dog food. They said 25-minute wait, so we thought, it's getting pretty popular, I guess, to have those meals around noon here, watching a campfire. But we haven't got one going right now because it's about to thunderstorm and we're doing lunch and there's no one else here and we don't need a fire. Ooh, no, you don't like beer. Oh, okay.
Kaya doesn't like a beer. Kaya's a good girl.
How much better a meal can a dog have? Oh, look what she gets to eat. The only problem is there's no fish sauce. There's not a scrap of oil. But Kaya will love this. So this is the human food. Oh, look at the browned salmon. Ooh. Healthy. Do you know what's happening, Kaya? Do you know what stage we're at? You just know that you can't do a thing until everyone says it's okay. So you're just waiting patiently. We've started up Cascade Mountain, and Kaya's, she's been just too excited even to think about eating.
There's all those rocks and boulders.
Go get Mom. No? Okay. Lucky for Jenny, it leveled out here because her heart rate maxed out. And Kaya is calming down a little bit. We're 2 kilometers into the trail. There's a fork coming up in the trail. There's 2 different mountain peaks. You have the option of skipping one if you want to do less than the 10 kilometers. So Kaya's been pretty smart at showing us some places to go aside, but only because she's following human scent. We stopped for a break in the sun on a rock, and Kaya got to have a few kibbles, and we had some bread, and Kaya got to steal some bread, and she got a dog treat. She's still doing the whole thing at a run. Oh dear. She's like 3.5 kilometers into a mountain climb, having gone up probably 400 meters. And she's still running. Oh dear. We had concerns when we first got Kaya. How would she do it hiking? Well, had we known how she does it mountain climbing, we would have had no worries at all. Oh, she just goes and goes and goes.
Baby, wait.
Jenny, turn around. Look behind you.
Oh. So is this the way?
I have to check the map. Okay, off we go.
Wow, look at that. Oh, also. Yeah, it's slippery. Yeah, I'm the only one slow her down.
She needs it. She toughened herself up before she knows it.
Yes. Did you guys do two?
We're gonna head over to Porter now.
Oh, okay, yeah, all right.
We just came up there. In the background you can see ski runs that are just about melted off. Other peaks. We're headed for this peak. Another peak over there. So Jenny and Kaya are going to do the final ascent in front of us.
No, this one.
He's saying no. She doesn't want to go up there.
Come on, Kaya, Kaya. Kaya, this is the trail. Oh, yeah.
Boy, she's got no trouble.
Hey. Yeah.
It's great for you.
Oh, you're not happy.
You're not happy, Kaya?
Why?
The first dog, the rescue dog, was inactive in the high peaks, and I said, given how fast the DEC works on these things, that dog's not going to be able to. Went over on to the nice green alpine vegetation. Down there, took this
Hey.
country trail, but I'm blocked. The dog is just totally blocked because I need lunch.
Oh, you're not happy.
You're not happy, Kaya?
Why? Yeah, see?
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
She didn't like it.
Oh.
And so I stopped it, really a strong wind. I stopped just below the summit. And sat
Oh.
No, I don't think Kaya can do it either. Oh, such a dangerous dog. But in actual fact, she's the most secure of all of us. We scooted over to another mountain, so that will be the other peak we were at.
See, people are smart. They'll do this one first, and then they end up with that one.
Yeah.
Take a break. Right?
Yeah. I can't believe we're almost done. And Kaya is just pulling like crazy. She's so full of energy. But I always like it when we run into water. So here is a little mountain waterfall coming down. So we're finishing up our trail. We did 6.5 hours, 10.7 kilometers, total of 725 meters elevation gain. We're going 2.2 kilometers per hour average, but that includes all our rest stops because I never paused it. That'd be 3,900 calories. So this is Mountain Pond Lake Road. So we came down here. Campsite 1 was free. I put up my water filter system because we're a little low on water. And it's end of the day and it's coming a little bit cloudy. Luckily the temperature's dropping, which is good because of the mosquito problem. This has to be the best free campsite. So we've got this beautiful lake, fire pit, really cool pile of, it was fresh salmon. And Jenny spiced it eloquently. 4 cans of beer between us. We made her stay in the car for a number of reasons, but she seems quite happy. This is Kaya's dinner.
Poor girl.
No, all that 10.7 kilometers of hiking up a mountain and back, 2 different peaks. It wasn't feasible to film dinner. I wish it had been. Well, my hand was full. After she ate her dinner, which she ate ravenously, more than when she ever sits at the table with us at home, the dining room table, she then started looking at us, and it was funny that I could sit here in the car with her right beside me on her dog bed, standing there, and I could say, "It's not your food," and she would believe me. Well, it was true, but she still understood what I meant. And the only thing she ever did was to lick my lips. She never touched my food bowl. Jenny cooked it up with the most glorious spice medley, and so we ate it, and it was delicious. That's all I can say. Oh yeah, and we had rice, and we had baby carrots. Some of them were cooked, some of them we ate raw with our initial beer before dinner. I don't know how much better it gets. We're in a compact car, which is a joy to drive, parked by this pond. It's called Mountain Pond. It's near Sanarak Lake, the town, which is just a little closer to home for us. I mean, like half an hour closer to home for us than Placid Lake. And it's really a lonely area out here.
This is so tired.
Kaya was so full of energy for the whole walk. Up the mountain, 2 peaks, down again, but she just can't stay awake. It's not quite dark out. She just can't stay awake.
So the amount of the fish, she got enough, right? I got enough.
I think she had a pretty nice big meal. Oh, she's dreaming?
No.
Oh.
I
She
keep-
burped.
I'm trying to give her a massage. I think she's sore.
Really? Oh, I thought it was just us old people that get sore.
No.
You think the dog gets sore?
Yeah.
Oh.
The muscles are never used that much.
Oh. Well, she certainly went, we went 10.7. She must have done close to double that.
Yeah.
Especially at the beginning. And she pulled me up. It's not like she was walking up the mountain. She pulled me up the mountain.
She checked each single.
Every single crevice where there could be any kind of wildlife hiding.
Today we did
Yeah,
cascade.
mountain.
And the trail looks like a Y shape. So one going this way, another one going this other way. So when I
The
see
left-hand side is Cascades Mountain, and the right-hand side is Porter's Mountain, or Peak.
Anyway, so it's funny because when we got up, I always ask people, did you go to the Y, the short ones? The Y, the shorter ones?
The Y, the short one.
Or the Y, the longer ones? They got all confused with what I was talking about.
Yeah.
The Y, the Y. I said, oh, is this the Y? People look at me, huh? Because I asked you, I said, is it the Y?
It's a fork.
Yeah, but
It's a Y-shaped trail.
I keep saying why, but then
People don't understand what you're asking.
no. I said, this is the Y. You said, but you did. Is this the Y?
I have to check the map.
I keep talking about why. Even that got done,
Yeah.
I still tell the people that there was a bunch of kids from
Yeah.
Canada. I said, oh yeah, go to the short Y, not the longer Y. And they got to the bottom. It was like 4 o'clock. I say, for old people, we never start climbing mountain 4 p.m. because when you get up and you probably get down in dark.
And you came up with a good theory.
What?
You said they want to go for the sunset.
Yeah, they might want us to see the sunset, so you're gonna go there. But then you know how hard, dark to get down, the borders. So when we came down and I just cleaned Kaya's legs, and then she just jumped into the car and the harness and the leash all on, and she just bam.
Fell over.
Yeah, I just.
And yet she had so much energy, even in walking along the road to the car.
Yeah, she was pouring. I thought.
Yeah.
What we're thinking about is,
Get the car,
I
get
think
the car.
we tortured her,
Car,
but
yes.
No,
She
she
just-
just enjoyed it so much.
she seems to
Hours
enjoy it.
hiking.
She had to drive 8 hours watching,
You're still
seeing all this
going.
fantastic looking wildlife that could be anywhere off to the side of the road. And after bearing with that, we got to Saturday night, we gave her a quick walk and said, right, we have to go into the bed, into the car to go to sleep. And then Sunday
It was just pouring.
Sunday
rain.
was rainy. So then finally Monday, she gets to go out for a proper tour.
When we got here, and it was 27, the high, and the mosquitoes just swamped us. We couldn't just handle that. And Monday and Tuesday, it's 4 and 16,
Yeah.
and 2 and 19. So it was really good. When we were climbing, there was barely had any mosquitoes when we were up. When we're down, there a few start coming
There was
up.
there was a patch there where we did have quite a few mosquitoes.
Yeah, so
But even then, we never had repellent, and I don't think you're
No.
covered in bites.
we didn't put any
No.
mosquito repellent.
And we got to meet the what they call him a summit captain, which is basically a volunteer like I do on my trail, but he's the summit captain, not the
Oh,
trail
I
captain.
wanted to tell them, yeah, you do the same thing.
Yeah, the guy was saying some interesting things, like it's the oldest mountains probably in North America, the Adirondacks.
Mm-hmm.
And he was saying when they build these trails, like we read the reviews and they say, oh, all the boulders. But apparently they had to move a lot of the boulders into the trail to build it. And the reason they put boulders there is because A, they're like stairs, and B, you don't wear them out as fast. And then he told us about the concept. As people try to walk around the muddy bits on the trail gets wider and wider, and he calls that the pretty shoe syndrome. They're afraid of getting their shoes muddy, and so they walk wider and wider side of the trail and kind of kill all the natural vegetation in the area.
Well, this is because the border in the middle is muddy.
Yeah, muddy
It's
and
slippery.
boulders, yeah. Well, in some of the cases, there is a little creek running down it.
Oh yeah, there's lots
Yeah.
of repeat.
There was one creek we passed that wasn't running down the trail, but I think the rest of the time you could see water trickling down the trail a lot of the time. And all those pictures we got.
But
And especially, actually, you know what? The pictures at the second peak, there was a real nice bunch of pictures at the second peak, even
Yeah.
though it wasn't a very impressive peak when you got there.
we didn't have much food with us, just the bread.
Oh, that bread was so good, though. Oh, I enjoyed that bread. I guess that's what happens when that's all you've got.
That's what I thought. I said we need to have some food. You said, well, 3 hours we shouldn't have any food.
We shouldn't have needed food, no.
No, we needed food. When you get up there, you never know what happened.
But there was that girl coming up as we got to the very, very first lookout, who was very, very unsure on her feet.
Oh.
She apparently did indoor mountain climbing, like wall climbing.
Yeah.
But as soon as she was actually out in the wilds with hiking boots on rock,
Yeah, she was
didn't.
scared.
She just didn't feel she could do it.
And then I saw a girl and a boy, and the girl had cracks
Oh.
and was climbing. I had no idea.
That is so hard on your feet to climb in anything other than decent hiking boots.
Mm-hmm.
And there were people in running shoes too.
Running shoes is hard too because
Yeah.
it's
Your foot
literally
can't slide sideways.
your foot and also get wet. And we got down, and then I asked Dave what you wanted, either chicken breast or salmon,
Oh.
because Kaya can't eat anything.
Salmon is so much more digestible, and chicken
So it's the
breasts.
salmon.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went there, and the most biggest piece.
Yeah, we're looking through the little trays of salmon, and I realized they look just maybe a bit small. So I said, just look at the price, get the one that costs the most, because it'll be the heaviest piece of salmon.
Yeah, so you gotta.
Most of them were about $8. We got the one that was 11 and change. Oh, 2 huge pieces of salmon, and we ate the whole lot between the 3 of us
Yeah.
in a few minutes.
So we got Kaya a bigger piece, so she wouldn't get sick because she can't even eat a tiny bit of the
Oil.
fat.
But there's the natural oil in the meat, which is probably very good. It'll lubricate all our joints. The
Yeah,
omega-3?
Yes, I thought it was salmon, pretty good. And I put in the rice, so the rice will dilute whatever the meat in the fat in the salmon.
That was the most enormous bowl of food.
Yeah, she
I couldn't
ate
believe I was going to eat the whole thing, but all of a sudden it was empty.
Did you feel like it overeat?
No, I didn't. What was that guy telling us? He told us about the summit captain. That's cool. You go up to the summit, and there's a like a park ranger, but this is a volunteer who's a summit captain, just standing there, and he's saying, thank you for having your dog on a leash, and he's telling you about how they build the trails and how you're supposed to walk on the boulders, and I don't know, that was kind of neat though. But the 2 guys were there, and it seemed like they were so interested just in telling each other war stories about building trails.
Yeah, I didn't know they moved the boulders on the
I didn't
trail.
either, and that's quite something. Those boulders aren't that small, and I didn't realize you don't just pick it up and like carry it across the mountain and throw it in the trail. They have to put up 100-foot guy wire and then capture it, pick it up, and run it along the little guy wire, and then drop it in the trail. This is big business. I can't believe how much work that is. Yeah, no, the spinning definitely helps keep all that cardiovascular stuff in shape. And I didn't realize, of that whole 6 hours, I spent 2 minutes at high cardio zone while I was climbing. That's pretty good.
It's a little small town. It's very pretty. After yesterday's the hard hiking, still there's lots of energy today. It's only 13 degrees. You're very interested, Dom. You here? You here? Hmm? Food is ready, and then I asked Dave to stir it, and he started eating.
I'm so
And
hungry. I didn't even notice.
Our
that it was
food
the
is
dog bowl.
here,
I didn't even notice it was in the dog
and
food
Kaya
bowl.
is just standing here, look at him, and he started eating. So
Poor baby.
it was good because I look at him and said, "That's Kaya's food." Otherwise, that whole food is gone, and Kaya has no food because our food, the rest of the food, is being, spiced. Poor Kaya.
Spoon out, Kaya. And there you go, sweetie. Oh,
I'm glad if you eat it
I'm glad
all,
you saw that.
then all the chicken.
I know.
She can't eat all her chicken. Good girl, good girl, good girl. Kaya is dipping her foot in Lake Ontario. See, your waterfront trail broken. Wednesday morning. Here's Kaya. Okay, she's gonna follow you. So happy. No, it's focused. We're at Prince Edward Point. Lots of bugs. I don't know what kind of bugs it is, but
There's also lots of birds, by the way, for those that watch birds. Now, Kaya's not really, she's not that excited about this pier. She wants to go in the woods where the ticks are.